Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? How's your Christmas? Hope you had a good Christmas. Your boy Big B's back with another one. And here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some stuff that people have told me. And we're going to talk about my input on it and how I feel about it. So, a while back, around the middle of this year, I was talking to this one guy, and he asked me, "Why haven't you killed yourself yet, Brandon?" And I said, the reason why I haven't killed myself yet is because I have faith and hope that it'll get better. I have a strong feeling I'll be where I want to be, and it'll all be worth it. And you know what he said? He said, "It won't get better unless you make it better." And I decided to do a little bit of research recently. I've been finding all the people I know who were in a bad place at some point, people who were in a really dark place at some point, like at rock bottom or wherever it was. I was talking to people who I know were there at some point, and I asked them these two questions. The first one was, did your life get better by itself, or did you make it better? And both of them said, I made it better. Then my second question was, when you were at your lowest, did you think you had the ability to make it better or no? One of them said, sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. Then the other one said, yes, I did believe that. So, it's really stressful to think about. Because here's the thing about me. I really feel like I'm not capable of making it better. I feel like my brain doesn't work well enough. And one of the reasons why is because I have a really hard time controlling my impulses. So maybe if something happens, something certain happens that upsets me, I'll impulsively complain about it or throw a temper tantrum. And when I try to make an effort to better myself, I know I shouldn't do that stuff, but I just impulsively do it. And then now at some point I'm like, this isn't working out. Then one other thing I've noticed is people on the spectrum, they have a really hard time adapting to change. I think that's another part of it. So that's why I'm stressed that I'm not able to make it better. Really all I can hope for is that I end up getting rich and I can spend some of my money on this stem cell surgery to my brain. And if you don't know what stem cells are, basically it comes from a fetus, and they'll shave your head, they'll make a hole in your skull, and they'll insert the stem cells, and basically it goes into your brain, and like they become brain cells. It's supposed to make your brain work better and possibly get rid of disabilities you have. That's really all I can hope for. That's all I can hope for, really, so that I can get to where I want to be. Because as of right now, I don't think I can do it. And here's why I want to tell life. I want to tell God, actually not life, God. I want to tell God or whoever you believe in, or whatever you believe in. I want to tell him, let's use me as an example. Not just me, but a lot of people. I want to tell him something like, why would you make me come into this lifetime born with autism? Why would you make me come down here born with autism, knowing dang well that, here's a better way to say it. Why would you have me come on this world born with autism and have me go through all that traumatizing stuff, all the bullying, all the abuse, all the neglectment, or whatever it was? Why would you have me go through all that to the point where it breaks me and beats me down to my knees and causes me to be really angry, depressed, and mad? To the point where I'm exhausted. To the point where I don't know, but you know what I mean. Why would you have all that stuff happen and make the way life works is we have to make it better? Because since I have autism, that makes it pretty much impossible for me to make it better. Plus, dealing with all that stuff, it makes it even harder. I know I thought of a good way to say it earlier, but I don't think I did too bad, but I probably could have done better. So I'm really mad about that. I'm extremely mad about that. It's not fair that life makes people born with disabilities, makes them go through a bunch of messed up things in their life that beat them down to their knees and make them exhausted, and make the way it works so we have to make it better. It's disgusting. And I hope one day I have the power to change the way life works. And if I had that, I'd make things automatically get better for the ones who've been through really hard times and need it the most. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe one day I will be able to make it better, whether I get stem cell surgery or not. And if I'm able to make it better without the stem cell surgery, I'll be making sure I make videos talking about it, so that the people going through it will have hope, so they have faith and hope. And I think that'll wrap it up for today's video. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. If you think it was interesting, if you think it was really fascinating, or whatever you think, please subscribe. And remember, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask me in the comment section. And I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a Happy New Year, and peace.